Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Ron Simplified Myers, your uplifting life partner. Today, I wanted to come and talk a little bit about the mindset and how it attracts certain things into your life. I was just in the store and I heard a guy walking with his mom. I was basically introduced to that family in 10 seconds just through listening. This guy had the basket and he's telling his mom, he's got to be, I'd say, 19, 20 years old. He's like, Mom, you know I don't like lagging this basket around. And she said, well, why don't you just go set the basket on the counter? And he said, well, I can't set it on the counter because you know I don't trust the people up at the counter. And I'm just sitting here going, folks, that was like a 10-second introduction. And I'm just sitting there going, I can only imagine being around that person all day and the negative energy that's being brought. Folks, you got to understand, you truly attract what goes on in your life. I shared that with someone one time because they're the type of person, they'll tell you, if I don't have my coffee, you don't want to be around me in the morning. And it's a person that really gets into a nasty, I mean, very nasty demeanor at times based on how they're feeling, which we know is based on their thought process. I always said, think about this. If there's somebody that walked into your place of business that could change your life, whether it's a business opportunity or whatever, they could just, it's that man that you're looking for, that woman that you're looking for that could just add this great value to your life. They walk in on that particular day, you got an attitude issue. Guess what? They don't want to deal with you. And how do you know that person hasn't already walked into your business? How you know that person isn't going to walk into your business? And you're in one of them funks. Guess what? You just missed out on an opportunity to change your life, and then you turn around and blame the world and say it's the world's fault that I'm where I am today. Folks, take responsibility for your life. You can't control the things that will come in your life in terms of everyone has free will. Everyone is attracting, if you understand the law of attraction, everybody's attracting things that they want in their life. Well, guess what? We're all on this same planet together. So some of the things that they're attracting is going to actually cross your path in the process. So it's not everything is going to go, the world is going to be perfect the way you designed it. But the difference is, how do you respond to the things that cross your path? Do you allow the thinking to say that's what they're attracting, that's what they want in their life, and then let them keep their own trials and tribulations? Or do you all of a sudden get involved in it and get all depressed and go through changes and blame the world and why is this person in my life and what? Folks, let it go. So anyway, because Ray Higdon had the same conversation yesterday. He talked about the fact that, well, in the video I just saw, I should say, yesterday, a lady got on his case because he said pretty much the same thing, you where you are based on your mindset. And her thing was, she called him every name you could think of, but she basically was saying, well, people are in their situation because they lost their jobs or they maybe ill or whatever the case may be. Folks, do you understand you're contributing to that? You're contributing to the fact that you lost your job because maybe you shouldn't have a job to begin with. Just a thought. And there are a lot of people that lose their jobs. And guess what? The first thing they do is go out and start their own business and never look back. Become multimillionaires because they lost their job. Some people lose their job and go stick their thumb in their mouth and say, it ain't fair, it ain't right. Same situation as how you responded to the situation. And so for her, the lady that wrote in and was mad at him, I tell people again, don't get mad at her. She's in pain because her life is not where it wants to be, where she wants it to be. So she's lashing out at Ray because it's how dare you basically say it's my fault that I'm where I am. That's what she's saying, but it's going to come across as an attack on Ray. That's why I always tell people, don't take this stuff personal. This is these people's issues. Your only thing you have to decide on is I'm where I want to be, and if not, what actions do I have to take? And usually it's not the actions you have to take, it's the mind that you have to reprogram. Because if you reprogram, and that's why I tell people, people have how many steps you have to take to do this and this and this. I'll tell you, if you reprogram the brain, all the other steps will follow. Why? Because if you think differently, your emotions are different, which means your actions will be different. Guess what? You ain't got a choice. Again, Take responsibility for your life, make different decisions, and watch how your world moves in the direction that you want. Of course, if you're making the right decision. Again, it ain't right, it ain't wrong, but it is my opinion. And I'll talk to you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.